That's real cool. Alright. It's my intro. Hey there, y'all. How do you do? I like to welcome everyone to the Brew Review. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it sure is a spot for alcoholics like you and me. The Brew Review, nothing I'd rather do than crack it open a cold one and watch the Brew Review. Hello everybody and welcome to the Brew Review, where cracking open a cold one is exactly what we do. Alright, this is my special guest for the evening, Sealer.
Oh, thank you.
That's right. It's too fucking kind. I love you. I think it's the beard, man.
I really appreciate
The
that.
fucking beard club right there. That's how we're... Alright, this evening we're going to do the Dead Guy Ale from Rogue's Brewery out of Oregon. We've got a lot of backstory on the fucking Rogue Brewery out of Oregon. I got it here on my fantastic notebook that I wrote in red fucking pen. You know why? Because red fucking pen is correct. You always correct with red pen, so everything about this is correct.
All facts, ladies and gentlemen.
They are all facts, that's right. You know how I know? Because I got them for the internet. And nothing's wrong on the internet.
Except for Wikipedia sometimes.
Yeah, Wikipedia is... It makes me sad. Alright, the Dead Guy Ale. Alright, the Dead Guy Ale was created in the early 1990s as a private tap sticker, actually, just to celebrate the Day of the Dead, or All Souls Day on the Mayan calendar, which is November 1st, I believe. Yeah, November 1st. All Souls Day or the Day of the Dead. So it was actually just made specifically to be a sticker on a private tap at Casa You Betcha in Portland, Oregon, which is actually I have no idea what the fuck that is. I assume it's a bar or something, but that's where it is. But it turned out to be massively popular, especially by Grateful Dead fans, and so they decided that instead of just having the Meyerbock Ale, that they would turn it into the Dead Guy Ale. So technically, the Dead Guy Ale is actually the Meyerbock Ale that used to be from Rogue Brewery. But, yeah, it doesn't set up there right. No, yeah. He's gonna hold it. The Seaver's such a fucking awesome guy. So, it's actually their old school Meyerbock Ale. So, I guess early 90s, they had the Meyerbock Ale. Now, this is the same fucking thing as it were. It's made out of the German style Maybach Ale. This is why it's Meyerbock, I guess, you know. Using their Pac-Man yeast. Now, the Pac-Man yeast is a yeast that prefers, as we discussed in the last show, ale yeast ferments at a lower temperature, so the colder it is, the better. Kind of how the fuck it goes. The Pac-Man yeast, which is specific to Rogue, apparently, prefers to ferment at a 62 to 64 degree temperature, but it's really it can handle in between 40 to 70 degrees. They use free-range coastal water. From what I've looked at, that is by law, free-range coastal water. The water used to brew anything has to be treated like in a humanely purpose, but free-range coastal water can really just be any fucking water, period, from the coast. So there's really no, I don't know what the fuck it is. Apparently nobody else knows what the fuck it is. It's really pretty much anything that you get off the coast. Yeah. Malts, they use Northwest Harrington, Clegg's, Meyer Munich, also, it's the Meyerbock Ale, and Carrasta fucking malts. I tried to look up a bunch of information about malts. I found a bunch of forums where apparently nobody knows a goddamn thing about malts. So, I don't know a goddamn thing about malts. However, the hops, as fucking covered in last week, I didn't know shit about hops. I do know about these hops for this specific ale, though. These ones, they use Pearl and Saaz ale, or Saaz. I think it's Saaz because it's got 2 A's in it. So Saaz, whatever. The Pearl ale is, at one point, was the Northern Brewer ale. It started in, yeah, I know, it's gonna die. It's alright. We'll make it as far as we can make it. It started in Hull, Germany at the Hop Research Center in 1978. So, it was actually brewed at a Hop Research Center and began its life there in Germany, which apparently, as we've known from all the fucking ales, Germans make the best fucking booze, man. And apparently sausages, too. So it started there. It was available in the U.S. in the 1980s. You can get German-grown Pearl hops pretty much anywhere if you order it, but massively it's grown in Oregon, which is great because Rogue is an Oregon brewery, and Washington. And then they also use the Saaz hops. Saaz hops are from the Czech Republic. Yeah, that's right. Fucking Rogue, bitches. Saaz hops are from the Czech Republic. They come from a place called Zatek or Zytek or Zitek or I don't know how to speak Czech, which was actually Saaz while it was still a part of Austria. So after it individualized itself and became a part of the Czech Republic, it became Zatek. But it was when it was part of Austria. It is argued that you cannot actually grow any sort, or you cannot actually brew any sort of Pilsner without the Saaz hop. So it's such a fucking massively important hop that you actually just can't. If you wanted a Budweiser, you couldn't have it without the Saaz hop. Pilsners, non-existent without fucking Saaz hops. Let's see. Other than that, we have information on. Yeah, nothing else. This ale itself has won insanely fucking massive awards. I was going to share them with you, but there's so fucking many of them that I did not feel like writing them down and sharing them. It's got massive bronze, silver, and gold awards for the World Beer Championships, the Australia Beer Championships, the California Beer fucking Championship, everything. All the information here is provided by Rogue.com for their Dead Guy Ale, and all the hops information was provided by BrewDudes.com. So if you want more information, check those guys out. Other than that, let's get drink. Oh yeah, also hops, the flavor for the Pearl. No, I'm sorry, for the Saaz has like a green combo of the Northwestern Brew minty kind of flavor, and it's spicy grown. Whereas, oh no, I'm sorry, that's the fucking Pearl. Whereas the Saaz has a more mild and spicy kind of earthy and possibly cinnamony kind of flavor, which is where you get all your pilsners. So, info there from BrewDudes.com and from Rogue.com about their fucking actual booze. Check that shit out. Now's the part of the show where we start drinking and just tell you how we feel about it. Again, I don't know the fucking technical terms for shit. I don't know if Seaver here knows the technical term for shit. I usually say things like hoppy flavor. That's about it. I don't know how the fuck else to explain. But I'm gonna tell you.
Sometimes I'll say things like, this shit is fucking good.
That's right. And if you can figure out what the fuck that means, then I think we're all on the same page. But I'm not sure because he mumbles through his beard. I have no idea what the fuck he's saying really at any point in time. It kind of happens like that. So, shall we drink?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's do this. Okay.
Are these twist off or are they
I
dry out?
don't fucking know. Oh, also, these Rogues, they come either in these fantastic 6-packs for about $11.99 a pack, or you can get them in The fuck are they? They're not 32 ounce. They're not 12 ounce. I think they're no. I think they're 32 ounce bottles for $6.99 a piece. I was gonna get some of those too, but then I realized that it's about $20 on fucking beer, and you get 7 beers.
How much was this 6-pack?
This is $11.99 for a 6-pack. Yeah, so it might be a lot, but it's definitely worth it.
I've been looking forward to
Yes,
trying
your
this
lighter,
beer.
sir.
Yes, you can.
All right. Also, this guy right here showed me this trick on how to open a fucking beer.
It's handy. Pay attention.
It does. It is handy, except for I don't actually really smoke, so I don't ever actually have a lighter. Other than that, pop. Oh, bitch, it's open. That's
Pop
right.
goes the bottle.
Pop goes the bottle. That's right. Here we go. And we are. I'm glad you just stayed point. You just realized how it's happening because this is how I do it. I literally pour right in front of the camera so that everybody can get a good show
I knew it would be.
on exactly how this fucking brew looks.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah. It almost feels as fantastic as I'm taking like a great piss.
That's the way I like it.
Except for it's just fucking sexy. Oh. You know, to get beers, because no matter how lightly you pour it, you still get a decent amount of head. You see that? You see how it's such like a, got such a nice, sexy amber quality?
Ooh.
Exactly. But it also gets great fucking head to it. Now, this is not like a horribly dark ale, but it still has all the fantastic qualities of one. And it's got a nice murky quality to it, which I assume was from the hops or something. I don't know. I'll recheck that out again. Every time I come on here, I share new stuff with you. Other than that, I don't fucking know. Anyways, cheers, mate.
Cheers. Clink.
Oh god, this is fucking brutal, man. Such a great beer. All right, as I said, as amber as it is, or even more even. No, I guess amber is the right fucking term for it. It really does. It has more of a dark ale, kind of fucking taste to it. It's kind of more hoppy and barleyish. I wouldn't say it has the cinnamon quality as the fucking say as fucking hop would have, but it definitely covers maybe like the green and kind of earthy fucking tones of flavor. Rogue suggests that you would eat it or use this with like a pork product or something spicy. It's got some spice to it. I don't know what kind of spice it would be, but I think it's definitely earthy and it's got that fucking kind of green aroma. I don't see any fucking minty qualities to it or anything like that as for the pearl. But it's a really great fucking beer. I mean,
Delicious.
all together, how can you go wrong with something specifically made for All Souls Day called the Dead Guy Ale?
Pretty cool.
I
That is
mean,
pretty
really.
fucking cool.
And again, massively a favorite of Grateful Dead fans, even though there is no direct link between the creation of this brew and Grateful Dead. But apparently they just really like it. Also, my brother and your roommate went and saw the Grateful Dead.
Oh yeah. I
And
heard.
said that fucking if you're gonna go see the Grateful Dead, take mescaline,
That's what I've heard.
because that's the best. And apparently, the best way to find mescaline is actually just to go to a Grateful Dead concert. So you really don't have to pre-order. You can just go and do it there. But if you're gonna go to the Grateful Dead and find some mescaline, make sure to bring some Dead Guy out. Rum Road Brewery, because this is where it's at. Now, this is the part of the show where we kind of just sit back and drink fucking beer.
I'm ready. I'm ready to drink some
So
beer.
let's drink some beer. If you have any questions, feel free to fucking send your questions. Absolutely make sure that if you have any requests, if you're walking through the liquor store and you see some sort of beer that you're not quite sure it could be a good beer, but just appeals to your nature, send me the title of it. I will go and get that beer and I will try it so that you don't have to waste your hard-earned money on beer you might not like.
Because you'll know.
Because you'll know. Because even though I use generic and layman terms, I'm sorry I'm not a brewer. If I was, I would probably only plug my own fucking beer. Or your mother. Because plugging's just good. But regardless of that fact, let me know what you want to know, and I'll make sure you know it. God damn, that's a good fucking beer.
It is good.
It is.
It's
Quite.
real smooth.
It's fantastic, yeah. It's
It makes me feel warm inside.
warm inside. Inside it's better to be warm. It's,
Yeah. Fuck being cold.
yeah, fuck being cold.
Fuck that shit.
No, fuck that. Although we live in Colorado. No, I wasn't here for like cold winters. I've come to realize that it's really not that cold here at all.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I've heard.
really fucking hot like all the time.
It was fucking hot as balls today.
Dude, I know. What the fuck was up with that? Nope. Alright. There we go. Alright. Also, I'm your alcoholic host, Sleepy Nobody. This is my joiner, my co-host for the day, Seaver Hudson. Thank you for joining us on the ugly hipster couch. I'm not sure who that is, but I think we're gonna invite him. Hold on.
How's it going? This is a little awkward. So I don't have anything to say. Oh good, he's back. They're not coming.
Never mind, that was our ups. Oh man, I kicked the wrong button. Never mind, that was our upstairs neighbor's daughters
Singing a
and
little duet.
yeah, and